So now we've opened up a new document. Now we're going to move over to the menu bars and the toolbars within InDesign, and this is brought to you by Learn to Design. On the top, if we look there, you've got the Apple symbol. We have InDesign file. I'm going to be referring to this in the future lessons as our top menu bar. If we go down to the side left-hand panel, we'll see that there's a toolbar, and then you'll notice on the toolbar there are numerous icons. Each icon is actually a tool which will obviously help you get the job done. If you're designing, you want to type, and if you hover your cursor above a icon, it'll tell you what the tool's name is. So this is your type tool. Right on top is your selection tool. It's a very important tool. We'll be referring to the selection tool quite often. Your direct selection tool, page tool. We'll be going through each one more in-depthly. If you look at again closely to the toolbar, there's those little two arrows. If you were to click it, what it does is that it makes two columns and it compresses all the tools into those two columns. What this is for if you're fighting for space on your workspace and you need more space. You might have other windows open. You can reduce your toolbar by doing this, or if you're happy to do it this way where you have all the tools one above the other. These are your colors where you will actually see the fill and the stroke. This is also very important. I'll be going through this as well. If we go to our extreme right, you'll see that there's these panels or clusters. The clusters are divided by this thin line. These panels are basically, we use it to see our pages. We use it to go through our layers. Links where our pictures are linked to. So this is easy access to all the pictures, because ultimately if we use several images, we'll have a complete list of all our images here. If we click on these two arrows, it expands it. If we click on the two arrows again, it collapses it. You can even go one step further and make it similarly to our toolbars, where all you see is the icon. Again, this is more for space saving, but in essence, it's your preference. What would you like to do? How would you? Some people like to work with seeing the entire panels. Some people don't want to see the entire panels. I don't know, for whatever reason, they want to keep it closed. For me, it doesn't really matter. Let's go back to our toolbars again, and you'll notice some tools have a little black triangle on the bottom right of it. What these are for is a subset of tools. What I mean by a subset of tools is that if you click and hold, you'll see that if there's a type tool and there's a type on a path tool. This is also quite a cool tool to use. We'll go through some lessons with that. Then we have our line tool, but you'll see there's no bottom right triangle, which means there's no subtools. Our pen tool, very important tool. We'll be doing lessons in that, where I show you guys how to I teach your lessons in drawing parts, and it's very good, especially when you want to do illustrations and logos. So let's click on that and hold and release, and there you see the subset of tools, and there's quite a few here as well. So in a nutshell, this will be all our tools. On the top, file menu will be on the top, excuse me, and then our tools will be on the left hand side. When we start working within the document, these tools will start lighting up, and when we start working on text or pictures and aligning text, these tools will start lighting up, and I'll be able to explain it in our next lesson in the actual not in the introduction, but in the actual lessons itself. Yeah, these are your top menu bars. This is your tools, and these are your panels.